I am inside WordPress now. So this is PBA pin generator. This is basically where everything happens. This is where you get your pins to work with. And here is the template. Here you can see there are like a few prebuilt templates that I had to create, infuse into the plugin so I don't have to create this over and over again. I just needed something simple to start working with before I can begin creating my pins. I mean, I'm that lazy. Then there's are saved projects. There are no saved projects. Yes, recent generation. I used cron jobs to help me save each generation so that I do not lose anything in progress. If a generation fails, I can always come back and regenerate. And here we have the manual mode and the analyze blog post. So what this does is you pick a blog post of your choice and you analyze it. Here you supply a blog post or simply type any topic you want and you work with it. I built this to work with up to 10 topics and up to 10 pin generations at once. Now this is like just a basic general settings for all pins. Yeah, I obviously want to generate my title and description. I mean, I don't want to write that out myself. And these are keywords I might want to work with. Then the pin counts. Right now, I can generate up to 100 pins in one go. So each topic I select will generate 10 pins for me. Um, this generation style. I mean, I try to infuse as many different styles as possible that works with Pinterest so that I don't have to struggle later. I'm just going to leave this in standard, and this is like a color scheme for my pins. I could add more color schemes in the settings page, but for now I'm just going to work with just two. And the pin size, I mean the idea pin, the standard pin, the square pins, and long pins. Now the model. I use OpenRouter for this plugin because OpenRouter kind of exposes me to different models. I can work with ChatGPT. Sorry, I can work with OpenAI, Cloud, DeepSeek. I mean, just about any AI model I want to work with, I can find it on OpenRouter. So I decided to use OpenRouter. And this is the text rules. I mean, I had to ask on ChatGPT the basic design structure for Pinterest, and it gave me this idea, and it does work. I mean, I am not a graphic designer or anything. I just know how to write a few bits of codes. So this eyebrow is more like the category, and this is the headline, the sub headline, the body, the CTA, and the website. I mean, most pins have that website in the bottom, and I love it. So I am just going to select it. Here I can select different fonts to work with. What the tool does is that it shuffles through each font for each pin it is generating. Let's say it uses this for the first pin, uses this for the second pin, and just like that. So if I select more fonts for each of these text rows, it's just going to shuffle through all of them. I'm going to select CTA. I'll just leave the body. Sometimes the text in the body can be a little bit long, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Done. Then let's say I want to work with templates, and I have a few templates here, but for the first generation, I am not going to use them. I'm just going to give an example. Now for relevant photos, this works perfectly when you already have a preview template. I mean, the preview template makes it easier to work with photos. These photos are all gotten from Pixels. I think for now, Pixels allows up to 20,000 monthly requests. That's just more than enough for me because I don't do much with it. Okay, now let me introduce you to the post analysis. What this does is it picks a post and analyzes it. So this now is already analyzed. I'm just going to click on it and you're going to see the analysis. So every analyzed post gets saved so that I can reuse it over and over again. If I just need an update, I could always reanalyze that. Once I select this post and there's an existing analysis, it just prefills the topic area with the post. The AI is smart, but it needs to understand what your blog post is actually about. Giving it a topic might be enough for you, but for me, I want to understand my post, target audience, the tone, and everything. This helps to create more pins that are closely related to the post I wrote. Okay, since I have now selected it, I'm just going to go back to the manual mode and I'm going to generate this so that you will see. I'm not picking a template for this set of generations because I want you to see what we get without the template. Because AI has to work with my analysis, it takes a while to generate the pins for me, but I mean, it's a wait worth waiting for. One other thing I really, really do not like is the free model shelter. It can be a mix. Okay, now we are done generating our pins. So these are the pins. This is basically text based. There is no layout, there's no template structure. but this is everything I get. The good thing is I can edit this. Now because I did not select any template during my generation, I cannot choose it. I cannot choose a template to change this into, but I can always regenerate the text and I can always change the brand scheme. I mean, they are just two brand schemes, so just need to shuffle between those two. I can edit this. It's not perfect, but it basically does the work for me. It does everything I need. I mean, I can add images from pieces. So I'm just going to search this now. You see, once I pick this, it adds an image for me, and I can just restructure this. Now, if I am happy with this, I can just save it. If I refresh this page, I will always have this project saved. And these are the recent generations. If I click on this, you will notice that it gets back to the default settings and all of that. Then if I click on this save project, I get them back. All right, now let me assume I'm satisfied with this pin I created. All I have to do is send it to table. I have this, but I'm just going to send it to a new table, and it's going to create a new group in that table. Now each group is a topic, and each topic can have its own title, description, board. Let's just get to it. I think I suck at explaining. Now, these are the pins we just narrated, and if you notice, it has sent in the title and the descriptions, the images, as well as the post URL. This is basically everything Pinterest needs to create a pin on its platform. I did download my own Pinterest board for this, so I just select a new board here and they all prefill. So let's see, this is the schedule. If I want this pin to be scheduled on Pinterest or any of the platform that it will be uploaded to, I just have to pick a date. One thing I try to do is to simplify the process for me. So instead of individually setting a schedule for each pin, I built this that would help me create a schedule. So let's say I want to send one pin a day and I want to start today and I want to start posting at about 4 p.m. today and stop posting at about 6 p.m. today. Then I don't want to post on Sunday or on Saturday. Yeah, I love the random times. I don't want an even distribution. Even distribution means it's going to post it at the same time every day. Then now I apply schedule. See now you can see that each pin has its own scheduled date. And now I can download this as a CSV file. I can upload more images. I can regenerate the titles and descriptions. I can set a schedule for the entire table. I can download the entire table or I can download a specific group. Let's say I want to add a new group here. I just need to create this. I mean, I don't need the title. Let's say I want to add a new group here. I just need to create a new group. And as you can see, the group is here right now. I can add a pin cell or I can upload. Let's assume I want to upload a pin. Just for an example, I am going to select a post here. When I have a post selected, I don't need to type a topic for the AI titles and description because the post is selected. So I just need to click on the button. It will automatically generate the title and description for these pins. Okay, now these are my titles and descriptions. And now come here, select my board. Yeah, it's already linked to a blog post. I set a schedule. Okay, remember I said I can set a schedule for the entire table. Let's say that's what I want to do now. Now I just want to mark this. I just want to like observe this date. And I come here now. I'm going to set a schedule for the entire table. One thing I'm yet to implement is a saved schedule so that I can always reuse my schedule. But that's how I'll work on that later. I don't know what the time is now, so I'm just going to click this. It's not important though. I don't know. I'm just automatically doing this. Okay, now you can see that the time changed. Now, what this schedule does, what this schedule option does is it shuffles through each group. So let's say it sets a date for this group first pin. It comes here and sets a date for this particular group's first pin, just like that. It shuffles through, and then you can see each of them have a pin. So if I have 100 pins here, it shuffles through 100 pins across all groups and set a specific time that do not overlap. They don't overlap. Set a specific time for all of them. Then when I'm satisfied with whatever I am doing, all I have to do is download it for Pinterest, Tailwind, or Buffer. I'm going to download this for Pinterest and I'm going to show you what the CSV looks like. We saw the CSV, so just for the fun of it, I'm going to open this pin in a new tab. I'm going to open this image in a new tab so that you can see what we are able to achieve. So this is the settings page. This is where I set open outside the default AI platform. I wanted to integrate open AI and cloud, but I felt like there was no need for that. I'm using the free models. I mean, this is all done at no extra cost. Every pin I generated, every title and description, they were done at no extra cost. And the fonts are, I use Google fonts. I'm still working on integrating my own custom font so I can use any font I want without being limited to Google fonts. And these are all text rules, default font for each text rules and font categories to work with. And yeah, this is where I upload my Pinterest boards. I can get them directly from Tailwind, or if I have a developer's account, I could get them from my Pinterest developer's account. And the branding, I could add these are just, I know, I mean, right now, all I have are two default brandings that I generated directly into the plugin. I could add more branding scheme of my choice. I could just add about anything so that I can shuffle through different branding schemes that are all good. I mean, this is just every other thing to spread the settings. I mean, I'm excited for this plugin because I did wanted this plugin and I built it. Now the ball is in my court. I'm going to give myself 6 months and I'll come back here to give an update of how well I was able to use this plugin to improve my workflow and post better on Pinterest. I basically created 3 pins in less than 3 minutes. That's a lot for me. The pin, the title and description, the schedule and all of that. I did everything in less than 3 minutes. I mean, I'm happy for myself. I'll see you guys later. Bye.